Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. This is episode 15 of Freighter Investigator. I'm going to go ahead and grab the freighter finder. But I think I need to warp a little bit. I don't know if I'm too close to where last... Hi, Rormar. I think I might be too close to where I did the dungeon last time. So... Looks like my freighter's already out. I'm going to use it. Okay, so I got a new freighter. It's in the title. Finally found the A rank version of the type of freighter that I wanted. So it's the same model as the freighter I had before, but now it's A rank. So it'll have more inventory space and more warp range. Oh yeah, and I need to name it. Did I even name the last one? I don't think so. So, let me know what you think I should name this freighter. Hi, Danny. Is it Gautier? I think that's how you pronounce that, if it's a French pronunciation. Danny Gautier. I'll just call you Danny, though. Yeah, so we're gonna warp, and let's see, what is my warp range? Hyperdrive range is over 2,700. Of course, I installed all the upgrades. I have all the warp upgrades now. And as you can see, I already have more space in the tech. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in these 4 spots first. So I'll get bulwarks again, but then I might go ahead and start getting... the procedural upgrades from the dungeons. Cool. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna use my incredibly powerful warp of my freighter to go somewhere. We're gonna go as far as I can with my freighter warp. I don't know if I've ever had anything that had this long range of warp before. I want to say the farthest I've ever gotten on a ship is like 1,600 warp, so 2,700 is way over that. So this should... Oops, we just hit the range limit. Alright, why don't we warp here and see what we get. Cool. Whoa! Oh my gosh, Rormar! Oh, Rormar! That's so nice! Rormar just donated $100 to me. He said 1 free plumbing repair. Oh, that's so nice! That is too nice, Rormar. You've already given so much. I feel bad, but that is so nice of you. Thank you so much. I know I was complaining that I had a plumbing repair yesterday, and he just gave $100. Oh, that is so nice of you. I feel bad taking so much money from you, but I really appreciate it. That is such a sweet thing. Such a sweet thing to do. Thank you. Oh. I'm really lucky to have so many good friends that I know thanks to No Man's Sky and my YouTube channel. I was thinking about that. I was thinking I may never have like really... I may never get like a lot more subscribers, but honestly I'm happy with where I am. I'm happy having as many subscribers as I have, because I think the really important thing is that you connect with the subscribers that you have, and that they're like your friends, they're like your group of friends, they're your community. Romar said, no problem. It stinks when stuff like that happens in life. Figured I'd undo one for you. Oh, thank you. But yeah, if I had a choice between having 1 million subscribers and not having any connections with any of them, like they're just strangers that maybe troll me and stuff, or having as many subscribers as I have and having friendly connections with them like I do with my group, I would choose to have what I have now. I would rather have a small number of subscribers that are friendly and that I connect with as friends, rather than a whole bunch of subscribers that I don't have any connection with. And there are people like that. There are channels that have millions of subscribers, and they've basically gotten those subscribers by being really negative and talking bad about people, and they aren't really friends with their subscribers. They're just like, their subscribers are basically a bunch of trolls that troll people like their channel does, and it's all just a bunch of negativity. So yeah, I'm a lot happier that I'm blessed with a really friendly community of a small, close-knit, friendly community of viewers that I have. And if I never get any more subscribers, that's fine with me, because I'm really happy with the ones I have. Yeah, Danny Gautier says, Rormar, you rock, dude. I agree. So, let's see what we're going to get today. Pride of Cochin. Can't remember if I've heard that name before or not. Let me change my multi-tool. So obviously I'm in a lot better mood today than I was yesterday. I really didn't feel like streaming yesterday. I was in a really bad mood, but I streamed anyway, and thankfully I was able to vent a little bit, and it helped me. I felt a lot better after I live streamed yesterday, but today I'm in really good spirits and I'm really happy. So I think I'll stick with, you know what, I like the I like the Blaze Javelin best for turrets, I think, because it's really easy to destroy things with the Blaze Javelin if they don't move. Also helps if you charge your weapon. Got it. Okay. So anyways, yeah, I'm in a lot better mood today. And something I wanted to follow up with what I said yesterday. Something shooting at me from through the wall. I talked a little bad about my dad, which I feel bad about, that he made me feel bad a little bit when I talked to him on the phone. But at the same time, I want to say that I actually did enjoy that conversation with my dad, largely because I was able to help him some. You might know from a video I did recently, I mentioned that my dad's channel finally got monetized. And that makes me feel really good. Again, I'm going to sound like I'm bragging on myself, but I was the one that encouraged my dad to start a YouTube channel. I told him that I was able to monetize my channel, and he is also struggling with finances. I probably shouldn't say this, but I don't think my dad will mind, and I know he won't watch this because, not that he doesn't watch my videos. He does watch my videos occasionally, but the problem is he doesn't have very good internet, so he basically has data limits. But anyway, I'm rambling. So he's not able to watch much YouTube at all, and not able to watch much of my videos. But so anyway, I told him that I was monetized, and I encouraged him to start his YouTube channel a little over a year ago, and then just recently he finally was able to monetize. And this is not too interesting of a log entry. And so I'm really happy now that I was able to encourage my dad to make a channel. He was able to monetize that will help him financially somewhat. And during that conversation, I explained to him how to use AdSense. I told him how to get onto his AdSense account and to find out how much money he's made, and eventually he'll have to give them his bank account so they can deposit money when he makes enough and all that. So anyway, that conversation with my dad was pretty positive. There was just that one thing that he said where he suggested that I go get food from charity and stuff, and that made me kind of feel bad. But for the most part, it was a very positive conversation with my dad, and I was just venting negative things yesterday, and I didn't want to just concentrate on the bad. But anyway, hi Soul Sphere BFG. I'm doing good. Wait, are you? I forget if you might be somebody else that I know, Soul Sphere. Oh, whoa, hi Appetite for Games. I haven't seen you in a while. Appetite for Games, I don't know, I haven't checked recently, but he used to do No Man's Sky videos. Are you still doing No Man's Sky videos? Are you still making videos? Appetite for Games? I'm guessing because it looks like you changed your YouTube channel name. Hey Mac, it's been a while since I've been on. How are you? I'm doing good. And I'm wondering how you've been doing. Sorry I haven't checked your channel in a while to see what you've been doing. But, yeah. I'm not getting those tubes anymore. They're a waste of time. You get like four living slime from them. Anything interesting here? Consciousness boundary strength extremely low. Desire for certainty high. Internal electromagnetism high. Very high. Conclusion not available. Still don't know for sure what type of freighter this one is. Ah, it is biological. Okay. So I'll use Pulse Spitter. I liked Pulse Spitter best for biological the other day. Ooh. They did redacted unit. That's interesting. Oop. Oh my gosh. This is a mixed one. This one has both biological, but I don't actually see nests. Are there? So this may be one that has... Oh yeah, I think I've seen ones like this before, where there's slime, but there's no nests, and the enemies are just technological. So this is a mixed... This is a mixed freighter, sort of. But the enemies are still this technological, even though it's decorated with the living slime stuff. So I'm going to switch back to this. Wonder if it would actually be more efficient to rapid fire with this. Nah. You're definitely better off charging it up. Uh-oh. There we go. Whoa, oh, did I miss a bunch of... Oh, here we go. Yes, we're friends on PS4. Are you Mr. Sevener, Soul Sphere? Or are you someone else? Appetite for Games says, I haven't been making videos in a long time now due to my new job, but I would like to start up again. Oh, okay, cool. Romar says, I got my freighter in beast mode, covering 100k light years in under 45 minutes. Whoa, that's awesome. Should be at Isatam Center tomorrow. Galaxy 11, here I come. Nice. I haven't heard of many people going past Galaxy 10. But I know some people have tried to go, or have gone through all of the galaxies. I don't know if anyone's ever done it legitimately. There's always way to cheat on PC to get through the galaxies faster. And there's also been exploits on PlayStation that make it go a lot faster. But I don't know if anyone's legitimately gotten through by just warping. There's a more recent exploit that people use to get through faster. I don't know if it's an exploit or if it was intentional. It had something to do with the Atlas path. Like if you birth a star at an Atlas station right near the center of the galaxy, and then go through the center of the galaxy, you'll spawn right by the center of the next galaxy. Which I don't know if that's a bug or it's something that they intended. Ship AI log. Oh, this is a murder mystery. And personal bioscan last detected 9 days ago in the emergency teleporter. Oh no, 19 others present. Biometric readout indicates entity in multiple pieces. So this looks like it was an accident. They were using a teleporter, and the teleporter broke them up into pieces and killed them. So that one is probably an accident, unless somebody purposefully messed up the teleporter so that it would kill them. Hard to say. But I really like those murder mystery ones. Those are always really creative. Oh, Trevor D. Okay, sorry, Soul Sphere. So Soul Sphere is Trevor D. And Roromar says, I crossed Eisentam 100% legit. Took me back to crossing Euclid in 2016. Yeah, I wasn't saying that you were using exploits. I could tell because you said you were warping with your freighter. And that might be something that I'll consider. I might start going through galaxies again if I can get my freighter to a lot more warp range. Some people have said they've gotten their warp range up to like 6,400, which is insane. But I would definitely need the procedural upgrades to make that happen. Access crew manifest, yeah. I wish there was something interesting in these. It's just a list of crew members. To make it part of a puzzle where you had to memorize where the captain's last position was, but it didn't end up actually being needed. But regardless, that whole thing is not interesting at all ever. Oh well. Oh wait, no, I do want this. Gotcha. Eat hot laser. Viking arms. Dedication 36%. Hyperspace sensitivity. Uh-oh. That's like... That'd be interesting, you know, if there really was hyperspace travel, if people would get sick, like seasickness. Persuadability 46, company approval rating 56, and lifespan 22.3. I know people already get sick just from low gravity or weightlessness in space. I do this because technically there's no such thing as weightlessness in space. It feels like you're weightless, but technically you still have weight, or rather, well, you definitely have mass, but your weight seems like it's zero. But there's still like momentum, and you can get hurt by traveling too quickly and all that. So it's not really like you have zero weight. Anyway, I'm probably saying stuff I don't really know about very well. This is like an exact, well, it's not the exact same as the other one. I'm going to stop reading the percentages. Addendums are the only sometimes interesting one. Currently reading many strange pamphlets. Must find out where they get them. Ah, that's interesting. I've never read that before. Think we're good in here. What the? Something was shooting at me through the wall. That's door. Oh, that's annoying. Gotcha. I really hope if we do get an update soon, which I just did a video about, speculating about that based on Sean Murray's recent tweet. But if we do get an update soon, something I forgot to mention in that video was excuse me. Oh darn it. Gotta hurry through this because this is one of these boring ones that always follows the same pattern. Oh, minor crew poisoning. That's unusual. Okay, what's shooting at me? There you are. Now I'm gonna forget what I forgot to say. Oh yeah. We haven't really gotten any indication that this is being added, I don't think, but it would be nice if they would add the ability to increase slots and increase rank of multi-tools. Jeez. There's a lot of drones in here I didn't notice. They're hard to notice since they're so small and quiet as they float around. You gotta really be looking for them. But yeah, I hope we get the ability to, because let me show you, it'd be really cool because I found this alien multi-tool, which actually doesn't look that great from this view. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like that. I think that looks really cool. But it's not got a lot of slots, and it's a pretty low, it's rank C. But if I could increase the slots and rank, it would be totally awesome. But anyway. Alright. Time to continue. Here we go. Hi Daniel. How many slots in your freighter now? Well, like I said, it's a new one. This is a new freighter that I just got. I've got max technology because actually it bugged. When I went to increase my technology slots by 1, it went ahead and increased them to max. So because of a bug, I got all the technology slots unlocked instantly, which I wish would happen with these, but I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, I only have 21 storage space currently. So it's actually less than my other one was, but it has a higher potential, so it will eventually be more than that. But I may get some procedural upgrades for it in a little while. I want to at least get these 4 missing slots from this current grid, and then might take a break. And only problem with using the blaze javelin is it uses up my carbon. Maybe I should stop. I'm gonna try using the shotgun for a little bit. See how well that does on these things. Might actually be a lot better. Ooh, wow. One-shotted that. Does a lower percentage than fully charged blaze javelin, but it's still faster than the blaze javelin, so. And I prefer to use ammo instead of carbon. So I think I'll switch to that now. Recovered water sample with automated probe. Performed matrix analysis. Observation, immediate combustion, aborted experiment. Whoa. That's cool. Does it always say extreme? I don't remember it always saying extreme on my cold. Maybe it always did and I just didn't notice. That would be interesting if some freighters had extreme and others weren't. The rooms in this freighter all seem to be symmetrical. They have boxes and data pads like mirroring each other. I'll show you what I mean in a second. This is at least the second room this has happened where, see, we've got a table with a data pad and a table with a data pad. The two corners of this room are exact mirrors of each other. It's probably, you know, just the procedural generation matched up and put the same configuration in the same room, but it's interesting. I haven't really seen that before. The cool thing about procedural generations is new and unexpected stuff can happen. Giant drone. I like these giant drones. It's funny how they vary in size. Good thing the little bugs don't vary in size. It'd be scary if there were giant ones. Although, like I said, I wish there were. See, I think this room is the same. Oh, not quite. There's no data pad on this side. If there had been a data pad on the other side, just like this, I'd say it was a mirror image again. My class A was 34 plus 6. Now it's 42 plus 14. Nice. Still got to get to the Hakus. Commander Boom has an S grade upgrade waiting. Oh, cool. Conscript Anzargoic confined to the brig for attempting to bypass ship AI monitoring system. Sentence length 881 days. Man, hacking into the AI is a really bad offense apparently. I'll be right back, 1 second. I'm back. Just had to rinse my eyes out. I got irritated. Yeah, I'm really liking the shotgun. Scatter blaster, as it's called. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure Greg Buchanan named all the new weapon types. I know he named Infraknife Accelerator because he boasted about it. That he thought Infraknife Accelerator was a good name that he came up with. I think he named all the new multi-tool weapons also. All the stuff in the next update, all the new weapon names, I think were added in the next update, and he was heavily, or was it the Atlas Rises? No, Atlas Rises. He was heavily involved in Atlas Rises. And besides writing the storyline, he also named all of the weapon names. Pretty cool that they've stuck with the same writer. He also wrote stuff in the Derelict Freighters and the weekly missions, the current weekly mission lore. It's pretty cool. They keep commissioning the same writer for everything, which is kind of good. It keeps things consistent. Captain's DNA required to personal log. Yeah. I don't need to read all this till we get to the captain's log. Go. We are told Gek lie. Oh, I've read this before. They scheme, they deceive. So this is about like them torturing a Gek prisoner or something. And then also they have a Korvax guest that leaves or something. Because the Korvax tells them they knew each other in another life or whatever. Cool. Anyways, wouldn't it be like a huge... Wouldn't it be a huge, like, horrible revelation if it turned out the Korvax were the... No, not Korvax. The Viking were the Korvax that got turned into biological beings. Because, we already know that the Gek were transformed. The Gek were transformed by the Korvax. The Korvax put their nanite DNA into them or whatever. Sorry for that spoilers, but the storyline for that's been around for a long time. But now we've gotten this more recent information. Two storylines in the Derelict Freighters. One is about a Korvax that said they are reborn in a biological shell, and it also implies that this may have happened before. And then that one talks about the Korvax, a Korvax saying that he and a Viking, at least it's not really spelled out that that one is about Viking, but it sounds like it is, because they hate Gek and are torturing a Gek, and the Viking hate the Gek. And then it talks about a Korvax talking to them and saying that they knew each other in a past life. So it almost seems like these storylines, based on those two, are implying that the Viking may be former Korvax, that they are Korvax that died and were reborn as biological beings instead of Korvax, which would be a crazy revelation for them to do. I mean, it was a crazy revelation when we found out that the Gek didn't turn good on their own, that they were genetically modified by the Korvax. It almost makes it seem like the Korvax are the masterminds behind everything. Like, they controlled the Gek, and then they may have been the progenitors of the Viking. Because although the Viking don't believe in the Atlas like the Korvax do, that's a big difference between them. The Korvax hate the Viking hate the Gek, and the Korvax should hate the Gek, because the Gek destroyed their home planet. I'm really going off a tangent here, but it would make sense kind of that the Vikings still hate the Gek, but all of that really doesn't make sense, because unless the Viking came into being way before Korvax Prime was destroyed, because the Viking were alive then, they were around then. So it would be really weird if it turned out that all along Viking were Korvax that got turned into biological beings, and that would have happened before Korvax Prime was destroyed. But all that may not be the case. And it makes me wonder, though, does Hello Games let Greg Buchanan rewrite the canon of No Man's Sky, or do they just tell them about him about the canon of No Man's Sky, and he writes about it? Because let me talk about nothing too interesting there. I would really like to ask them that. That is like one huge question, since I'm such a lore buff. I would really like to ask Sean Murray, did you decide on all of the canon for No Man's Sky, or did Greg Buchanan create a lot of the canon? It's funny that his name is Buchanan, because it sounds like canon. But that is something I would really like to ask. Did Greg Buchanan make up a lot of the lore of No Man's Sky, or was he just going along with a outline that Sean Murray gave him? I would really like to know that. Oh, Dan just said yes, freighter. Oh, and hi, Joe. So yeah, anyway, tangent done. But that is something I'd really like to know. Really like to ask Sean Murray someday. I don't think I'll ever get to, but I mean, especially because I never travel. I'll never go to the UK, probably. Can't imagine why I would. And I highly doubt Sean Murray's ever going to come to Midwest America either. Well, I mean, he has come to America plenty of times, but it's typically the East or West Coast for conventions, not the Midwest. Collected microde sample from passing asteroid. Performed full spectrographic analysis. DNA swab revealed virulent microorganisms on surface. Sample quarantined. Ooh. Again, I'm probably reading too much into one of these. But the idea that an asteroid was the source, might be the source of the biological stuff that's taking over these ships. Could that be implying they're going to add something else in space? I don't know. We've already got weird beings in space from the living ship update, all the anomalies and whatnot. So yeah, there's probably not much to read into that one. It just kind of goes along with everything else we know about. But anyway, I think we're... Oh, I missed a whole bunch. Bunch of boxes. I'm rambling so much I'm missing stuff. Alright, there we go. So anyways, generator failure detected. Fabricators on emergency power. Construct component. Yes. Like I said, I want 4 more bulkheads before I start getting procedural upgrades. Alright, I believe we are done. Actually, let me make sure I got that log. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, yeah, we're good. Cool. Really looking forward to this coming weekend because I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday, though, that the NPCs will change in the Nexus. But, yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Because currently, since so many NPCs are missing from the Nexus... Oh no, am I in a abandoned star system again? I probably am, because it's not telling me to go to this space station. Doesn't look abandoned, but I think it's only the entrance that looks messed up. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna warp. I think I have some warp fuel in this one, yeah. I'm gonna warp to a yellow star system. Yeah. The NPCs will roll up into the Nexus in their Lexus. Hi, Big Pidge. Also, hi, all in chat. And wow, Rormar, that's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, right now, if they don't put any of the NPCs back, there's not going to be anyone to talk to unless they have us keep talking to Tethys. But they have always had us rotate in the same exact order between the 5 NPCs that we talk to each weekly mission. So it'd be a really big break in the pattern if they had us talk to Tethys again. So either they're going to bring back one of the NPCs for us to talk to this week, or they'll have us talk to Tethys again, which I doubt, or they'll have us talk to nobody, which they've never done before either. They've always had us talk to one of the NPCs, and always in the exact same order. So either they're going to bring back the NPC or they're going to break with tradition. So I'm really interested to see which one happens. And like I said, it's usually Tuesday or Wednesday that we see the NPCs change around. So we may find out tomorrow or Wednesday what's going to happen with that. My guess is that Hesperus is going to resurface, that he's going to come back, and everybody else will be gone. And he'll have some explanation for why everybody else disappeared. But we have to wait and see. Yeah. I think I'm building up a lot of nanites. I need to start... Well, I can start buying all the colors, but there's one more upgrade I really want, which is an S rank toxic protection. Dang it. I can never seem to find that one. So anyway, oh yeah, I need to sell junk. And I honestly didn't end up spending much money on my new freighter. So I've got a bunch of money. I may start using my money to upgrade my ship. Increase its inventory space. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I don't need any of that. Just need to sell my money stuff. I think Tethys avoided the Traveler Cole because he had of his excellent Gek impression. Well, he's also a loner, and he usually doesn't like anyone talking to him. So that was kind of his explanation, because he said something about being alone or whatever. So I think that's why the NPCs are working from home because of COVID. Yeah. Oh, nice. What freighter did you get? It's the same model, but it's A rank now, basically. Space viruses are the worst. I think I'll keep turning storm crystals into hype warper cores. I think that's everything. I mean, I have tons of dihydrogen stuff. Oops. Didn't sell everything, apparently. Oh, there it is. It was at the top. Yeah. Hi, Daniel King. Yeah. Hype warper cores. Alright. Yeah, I've got to... Oh yeah, I'll go use the cargo bulkhead. So, now that I've got... I also have all my frigates now. I got the last industrial frigate I needed. So, sadly, there's going to be a bit less to do after the dungeons each day. Because I think I have a bunch of salvage frigate modules. I think that's going to be enough to go ahead and buy all of them. Buy all the remaining upgrades I don't have. Which means I won't be pirating anymore. I don't need to buy frigates anymore. And I got my Forever Freighter, which looks like this. Only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't show any purple. I'll show you. I'll try changing the color again. For some reason, none of the purple shows up, which is my one gripe about it. For whatever reason, the accent colors or whatever don't show. Not sure why. Let's go double check, see if I can get any purple to appear. So yeah, I have purple turned on here and here, but you can't see it anywhere. No purple seems to show anywhere on it. So if I put purple here, it shows, but basically this freighter, for whatever reason, only has one color. The secondary and accent colors don't seem to appear anywhere. So that's my one gripe about it, but I am glad that it's A rank, and it's the model that I like. But yeah, and let's go ahead and add additional storage. Yeah, so tech is maxed out. Go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to purchase upgrades. Oh wow, yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure. Got that. Fuel oxidizer. What does it do? This powerful fuel upgrade overloads frigate engines, allowing for faster than light travel. So does that actually lower fuel cost? That would be pretty cool. Problem is you need 2 quad servos for it. That's a little annoying to get. I mean, I could do it, but I don't know if it'd be worth it. Mind control helps with trading. I wonder if that actually gives you any extra loot, or if it just increases success. This one helps with exploration, I think. Let's go ahead and get it. Holographic analyzer, yeah, that's got to help with exploration missions. And then mineral compressor would help with industrial. But I think it's all just the success of industrial missions. I don't think it helps you get more loot. And then this, of course, helps with combat. So yeah, I don't know if they're worth doing. Oh, I tweeted a message to Sean Murray, and he looked at my tweet but didn't reply. How do you know he looked at it if he didn't? Did he like it? How do you know he looked at it if he... Yeah, how do you know he looked at it? That's cool, Daniel. You sent him a direct message, was it? Yes. Oh. Oh. So you didn't tweet, you direct messaged him. Cuts mission times by 10%. Ooh. Which one? Which one cuts mission time? The fuel oxidizer? Because I could really go for that. Although, honestly, cutting mission time doesn't matter too much, because I only check once a day. But, I mean, if it's over 24 hours, then yeah. Oh, cool. So, that's good to know. The new upgrade modules are amazing for frigate expeditions. I can send 2 C-class frigates on a mission and still have 5. Cool. So that's interesting that you messaged Sean Murray and he looked at it. That's cool. Wait. Does that mean Sean... No. Sean Murray doesn't follow you, though. So does he have open DMs? Because normally you can't direct message someone unless they follow you. So I guess he must have open DMs. Yeah, so I actually have an extra salvage frigate module. I'm pretty sure I won't ever need it because I have all the upgrades unlocked. Unless they add something new. Yep, I have all that. I could get colors. I don't know if I want to do that yet because I might want my nanites for something else. But yeah, so I, oh yeah, I need to debrief all my stuff. So we still have this to do at least, but I don't really need to buy from or attack fleets anymore. Enriched carbon, fusion accelerant, units, and that's it. Ooh, wow. 3 fusion accelerants, very nice. Units, spiking effigy, units, 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 and that's it. Units, semiconductor, salvage frigate module, which I don't need anymore. Storage augmentation. That's something I'll probably do soon. Probably off camera though. I'll work on maxing out my main ship's inventory by buying and scrapping ships. Because I'm close to having enough money. I'm not sure if I really do have enough money yet. But I guess I'll just sell salvage frigate modules now. And keep the storage augmentation though. Oh, okay. So it's saying that I won't have enough room to get everything. So I'll have to go ahead and sell stuff. I'm glad it warns you that you don't have enough inventory. That would be bad. Yeah, he does have open DMs. I bet he didn't when the game first came out. Why not? I would actually think that he would close his open DMs once he had so many followers, because he probably gets too many now. Yeah, knocks a 27-hour mission down to 24. Cool. Stockpile them in case you need them for the update. Huh? Yeah, maybe. It'd be nice if they made it more that you actually needed them for sure. Then I would actually use them. Nope, this is the wrong thing. Here we go. Hard to believe I'm selling salvage frigate modules. Those used to be like the most precious thing to me. But now I don't need them anymore. Hopefully I have enough room now. I guess this mission's a really big one if I get that much loot. Good. Yep, rare metal, chromatic metal, units, 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 lemium, geodesite, units, activated emerald, storage augmentation, iridesite, units, units, activated indium, units, units, and that's it. Yep, I got a lot of loot from that. Very nice. Move some stuff around here. It's good to know now that they'll stop me before I get too full, so I don't have to worry about... Yeah. So it'll always warn me before I almost have full inventory, so I no longer need to worry about that. So I would definitely not want to lose anything because I didn't have enough room for it. Here we go. Very nice. It's amazing how much money you get from doing frigates. And the fuel is really cheap. As long as you can find a good supply of the items to make the fuel, it's really, really cheap and you get so much money back. I mean, I wish I could invest in something in real life and get this much of a return on it. Sadly, stock market isn't that easy to play in real life. This is basically like an investment, sort of. Not exactly, of course. I mean, I guess if there were such thing as expeditions in real life anymore, there isn't, sort of. I mean, I guess there's undersea expeditions and, like, Antarctica expeditions, but for the most part, there's not really any exploration expeditions in real life anymore. I mean, I guess people do explore, like, the jungle and stuff, but since the world's pretty much fully discovered now, not as much as it used to be. I'm really having a lot of random thoughts today. His DMs were open and he was sorting out constructive criticisms to put on a to-do list. Oh, yeah. Well, because they were getting a lot of hate in the beginning. Well, he wasn't getting a lot of hate before the game released. But I think Joe's right. I think he opened his DMs on purpose so that he could get information on how to improve the game. Because Sean Murray, unlike the rest of his team, who he had cut off themselves from social media, Sean Murray said that he purposefully read everything and like collated everything to help them improve the game. He just didn't reply to anything. He went silent, but he was actually reading a whole bunch of stuff to help them improve the game, which is like really the best thing he could have done in hindsight. We didn't know at the time, but we know now that he was doing that. I think I could probably use more sodium. I think I'll convert those. Oh, what? It was... I pushed the wrong button, apparently. That was weird. Hope I didn't sell something I wasn't supposed to. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, there's still stuff in my freighter to sell. Here we go. Yeah, so I think I will turn the sodium into stuff. So I used up a bunch of sodium when I maxed out my inventory. Because... it uses sodium nitrate whenever you do a drop pod to increase your inventory space. Alright. So, oh yeah, we need to send out more missions. Nope, not here. Alright. Let's do industrial first. For the first time I have enough industrial. Cool. And trade. Ooh, we're all C class. Nope, it's rank 5, so we'll be fine. And exploration. Cool. And last balanced. We're going to send all combat. I don't know if that's a good idea. And support. Yeah, looks fine. Alright, so... Huh? Who said Sapporo? Was it the name of a mission? Alright, so... Like I said, I don't have salvage frigate modules to get anymore. I bought all my frigates, and I have my forever freighter, so there's not much else for me to do right now. I think I might warp a little bit, see if I can get that last toxic protection I need. Just check a few space stations. Because this series, I try to kind of concentrate on things to do with freighters, because we're doing derelict freighters, and those are involved with upgrading your freighter and stuff. But I've bought all the upgrades to my freighter, and everything else related to it is getting maxed. So... not much else left to do except buy the colors. So that might be what I'll concentrate on. So that's why I'm buying the last exosuit upgrade I need. Because once I do that, all the rest of my nanites can be used to buy the colors. So that's basically the last thing I'm going to do. So, in addition to that, I might do other things to get more nanites so I can get the colors faster. But maybe not. Maybe I'll just rely on doing the dungeons to get nanites. Big Pidge says, I look forward to getting the new base building parts. Oh yeah. That'll be the new thing whenever we finally get an update, is we'll get to start collecting base parts for the freighter. And I really wish they would do the corridors for freighters too. That would be awesome. Oh, I just realized I'd get lots of nanites if I did the, you know, darn Darn. I'm gonna keep warping a bit, see if I can finally get S rank toxic protection. But yeah, I would get I hate it when I lose my train of thought. Oh yeah, I would get lots of nanites if I started scrapping lots of ships. Not just to upgrade my ship, but also to buy the colors. I don't know. We'll see. Right now I just want to get this thing and then we'll see what I do. Oh, one of my frigates is named Sapporo. Interesting. Here's another random conversation for you. I've been watching a lot of true crime videos on YouTube lately. One channel, JCS Criminal Psychology. I really like his videos. He does really nice intros for them that really catch your attention, and then most of the video is just watching the police interview or interrogation with the suspect and or witness. And he just occasionally interjects and points out things about the suspect's demeanor that kind of show what psychological things they're showing about their personality and whatever they're hiding or whatever. It's very interesting to me. I've always been kind of interested in psychology, which, darn, they have radiation but not toxic. I need S rank toxic. But yeah. True crime is pretty interesting. Hello, Magic. Oh, Magic Within. His name is Magic Within, but he uses a lot of ones, so it was hard to tell at first. That's cool. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, forgetting what I'm doing again. Just trying to find S rank toxic protection. Darn it. I keep finding radiation, but not toxic. Why is it so hard? Double check, make sure that is what I need. Yes, toxic is the one that has B class. Come on. Am I out of fuel yet? Yep. This ship's really inefficient, so I'm not going to waste a bunch of warp fuel on it. I'm going to switch to... My freighter isn't very good warp cell efficiency either, I don't think. Yeah, none of the basic crafted upgrades increase warp efficiency. I think it's just the procedural ones. So since old reliable, my first hauler, has good warp cell efficiency, I'm gonna warp with that. Why is it so... Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Oh, you're right, I did. I said, I was about to say, why is it so hard to find toxic protection? Yeah. I gotta be careful not to cut myself off and say something in context, out of context like that. Yeah, why is it so hard to find toxic protection? S-rank toxic protection. Yeah. Whoops. Yep. That's a cool looking planet. What type is that? My guess... Oh, it's just lush. Ooh, that's a really nice shade of blue lush planet. I want to go check that out. Very occasionally I'll see a planet that interests me. It's a moon. It's a lush moon. I don't really need to build another base, but I really like this color. Maybe. Aw, the color kind of went dull when I got closer to it. It looked better from space. Aw, man, now the grass looks gray. Never mind. If it was a really nice bright blue, I might make a base here, but it got really dull when I got close. Guess that's why the grass is always greener, because you're not close enough to it. Simple bug? New look? Huh? Oh, anomaly people are gone? New look. More talking with them, perhaps. Take them with you as a quest? It's the red sky. Red sky makes the plants so dark. Oh. I love those trees. Simple bug. It's not a bug. It's just a part of the, it's a part of the storyline. Tethys actually said in the last mission, well, it was implied in the text of the last mission, when you talk to Tethys, that Mercury was gone. So it's a part of the narrative. It's definitely not a bug. It's a part of the mission narrative. Yeah. It's too bad the grass didn't look good because of the sky. Anyway, let's hurry up and get this thing already. Dang it. Why is... It's always the thing that you're looking for that's the hardest to find. It's like every other type of S protection I've seen, except for toxic. Maybe I should just go to a toxic planet and search the wrecked tech on them. Hesperus is your favorite? Oh yeah, the owl head. I like Ariadne I think, the best. That's why my old save has that head still. Although I also really like the Zoidberg looking one. And also the brain one. The weird brain looking one. Ares, I think, is the brain one. And also the Groot one. There's a lot of heads I like. But, yeah. I have a theory on a new ship feature. Ships being able to carry more than one person. Yeah. I was saying that the other day when I was doing multiplayer. Well, I accidentally thought that the other player got in the same ship as me. But yeah, it'd be really cool if someone could just get in your ship and sit in it, but not control it. Like if they added a back seat. So anytime you try to get into another player's ship, you'll just sit in the back seat and nothing will happen. But then the player themselves can get in and then fly you somewhere. So that would be really cool if they added back seat flying. But yeah, you know, it wouldn't be super useful, but it'd be cool. Oh man, look at this. Every type of S rank thing has appeared so far except toxic. I can find A rank toxic, but not S rank. So annoying. I'm just gonna do this for the rest of the live stream probably. Try to find toxic protection. We'll just keep talking while I do this. When I find crashed ships, some of the dialogue says the ship had a crew on board. Yep. I think those iteration choices for our characters is one of my favorite additions. Makes our characters so much more unique. Yeah, I like all the new heads. That was really cool. It's too bad we've run out of new heads to get. Unless they add more characters eventually. But yeah, it'd be cool if, yeah, I don't know. Imagine, because you know... Okay, so this will be a really crazy tangent that I just thought of, but... Okay, so... Destiny 1 had... I keep calling it the Sanctuary, but I might be wrong. I can't remember what it's called. Is it called the Sanctuary? The place where you hang out with other players in Destiny. I think it's called the Sanctuary, but I don't know. But Sean Murray called it, compared it to that. Oh, the Tower. Okay. So the Tower in Destiny 1, where you hang out with other players... Sean Murray compared the Nexus to that. Right before Beyond came out, he said that they were adding something like the Tower in Destiny for players to hang out in. We now call it the Nexus, or the Space Anomaly, whatever. Which we already had the Space Anomaly, but they changed the interior. But then in Destiny 2, the Tower gets destroyed at the beginning, and you have to go somewhere else. So imagine if we had an update where the Nexus Space Anomaly got attacked, because Tethys just talked about it not being safe there. So it'd be really cool. I don't know if they would make it a storyline or what. Like they... Ah, we did it! Yay, finally. Woohoo. Okay. But yeah, imagine if we had an update where... the Nexus was supposedly attacked, and maybe we could still go there and it would be damaged. Maybe it would be like an abandoned place where it's suddenly corrupted and full of corrupted sentinels. And then we'd have to go somewhere else to find Nada and Polo and stuff, because they'd be hiding out in a new place. Much like in Destiny 2. So yeah, anyway, got that. Yeah, so in Destiny 2, you go to some place called the Farm, according to Magic Within. But yeah, that's basically what I was talking about, is the idea of the Nexus being attacked, and maybe destroyed to where you could still go there, but it would be all messed up, and then somewhere new in the game would be where you'd go to see Nada and Polo and everything. But I don't think they'll do that. That's just me talking crazy talk. But anyway, so currently I can't think of any other upgrades I want to my ship's exosuit or multi-tool for the time being. So I'm going to start unlocking all the colors just to have that unlocked. So that's going to be my next main goal, in addition to maxing out the slots, maxing out the inventory space on at least this ship. I don't know if I'll do Old Reliable, because I'm probably not going to use it enough for it to be worth it. But I'm definitely going to max out the inventory on Wings of Redemption and make it max rank and all that stuff. But, yeah, so that's my two next goals. So right now I'm going to go ahead and buy another color till we get all those unlocked. I'm probably not going to scrap ships on camera in this series. I'll probably do that off camera, because I did a whole series about that and it was kind of repetitive and not all that interesting. But I'll save the nanites for purchasing colors in these live streams. And of course I'll be doing the dungeons to get lots of nanites. So I'm going to go ahead and unlock red. Here we go. Alright, cool. I gotta save up another 5,000 nanites to get the next color. So anyway, I think that'll do. Oh, bye Big Pidge. I wasn't saying goodbye yet, but I am now, I guess. There's still a bunch of unopened doors and unused elements in the anomaly. Kind of. Yeah, especially behind the upgrade area, it looks kind of like a door, sort of. They've kind of made some things that look like they could be doors. So yeah, they probably could add on to the anomaly more. They might do that in the future. That would be cool. But yeah, so anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. Tomorrow we'll continue doing dungeons and saving up nanites so I can buy all the colors. But for now, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day. And remember, everything's going to be okay.